gràcies. El Barça no es pot permetre ni empatar ni perdre. Hem de guanyar cada partit.
So, that's where we are. Hello. We coming to see the presentation of Xavi Hernandez. Guess what? There's at least 10,000 other people that have come to do that too. Tickets are for free. They were available since yesterday, and they're coming to the Camp Nou to see the return of the captain and the return of hope. Because if you actually have a look at the papers, what you see at the moment is the worst start since 2002, 10 points away from Real Madrid, 11 from Real Sociedad at the top, 40% of the shots on target go in. You've got 11 injured players, including Ansu Fati, who may be out for at least 3 weeks, could be more. And basically, with Xavi, everything changes. I was just listening to some young fans saying, we can win the league now. I'm not sure about that. Quite clearly, though, what's going to happen is that everybody will think it's possible. And that's such an important part of football. Hope for a future with the style that Barcelona likes and wins as well. But there is still the financial problems, and there's still a squad that's unbalanced, and a lot of other things that Xavi will find himself in the next few weeks. But right now, the sense, the feeling is that this is a happy moment in a depressive season, and you cannot pay that with money. That is so important. And let me have a look, but a lot of young people, not just the old guys or guys like me that have enjoyed a lot of the Dream Team first, and then of course the Guardiola era. And yes, I am an Espanyol fan, but I've enjoyed that brand of football and that success, the success of that brand of football. I'm looking forward to see the press conference because quite clearly Xavi Hernandez are going to insist on one thing: work hard. This is something that surprised him when Pep Guardiola in his first chat to the players in St Andrews in 2008 insisted on that, used the word work hard. And Xavi came out of that meeting thinking, that's strange that word gets used so much, but that was a team that needed it because there's quite a lot of lack of discipline, and it's needed now, where the physical aspect is quite clear. Barcelona are inferior to the rest. They run a lot, but they run like headless chickens a lot of the time, and they don't have the intensity in the actions that is required. Xavi expects to bring all that. I'll tell you some more later. By the way, I'm going to show you where Xavi's going to sign his contract, and that's on the pitch. That's quite original. Reminds me of Maradona. He did that as well in front of media, but not in the pitch. I think one of his contracts with BARCA. A day for Barcelona fans, a day to be talking about a new era, a new start, a new beginning. But interesting what he said, especially the way he put it in English. I knew his English was good. And he said, yeah, the first thing has to be work, has to be rules, has to be discipline. Because he insisted in the press conference that when that happens, when there is that discipline and that order and rules are followed, things come off. Otherwise they don't. I think he was thinking, for instance, of that period just before Pep Guardiola arrived, where discipline was completely gone. And anyway, after that, yeah, there is a formation, there is a style, there is the choice of players, etc. So that's the base of his philosophy, if you like. He's going to make the team work very hard, with and without the ball. I remember you telling me in 2008, when Pep Guardiola did in St Andrews, the first chat to the squad, you said, he's a Cruyff man, and he keeps talking about work and work and work. But you've been talking more about work today than style and anything else. Is that what you're going to offer your team, and is that what's needed right now?
Yes, this is the point. I think at the first moment, it's very important that we put rules in the team. This is the main point, the first point. And then we can talk about values. respect, attitude, effort. This is very important because if we don't have these values, we don't have team. And then we can talk about the game model, the way to play, how we're going to attack, how we're going to defend. But in my opinion, the most important thing is put these first rules, and then we're going to decide how we play and how we're going to attack and how we're going to defend. But it's very clear. Of course, I have a good maestro like Guardiola, of course. I have many experience in this kind of coaches.
What else from the press conference? He insists that wants Dembele to stay because he's looking for wingers, isn't he? He will have a team that will have two wingers playing very wide. It'll be very similar to, as I said in another video, Barcelona 2010, if you like, 2012. That Barcelona that had midfielders that stayed between the lines and were brave to receive the ball, ready to offer it to the wingers or the striker, etc. But he's also warning it's going to take a while for this to come off. They are in a bad situation. We all know that. But hope has arrived. And in football, I think hope is one of the most important assets. Dustin Hoffman used to say that at 12, we stop growing, our brains stop growing. We're really just little kids. But when we see the face getting older, then we behave like older people. In football, exactly the same. We are, as fans, 12-year-olds, and to 12-year-olds, you give them a little bit of hope and positive thinking, and they get all excited. And I think that's what's happening and will happen at Barcelona. Then reality will kick in, and let's see how Xavi and everybody else, especially everybody else, deals with reality. The Barcelona derby next. That'll be an interesting one.
Moltíssimes gràcies. Visca el Barça i visca Catalunya.